Hello and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today, we're diving into a story that has stirred both headlines and hearts. It's about one of Turkey's most talked about actors, Murat Yildirim, and the complex web of emotions, past love, and a brand new beginning. If you've followed his journey over the years, you already know that Murat has lived a life filled with both public admiration and private turmoil. But now, he's entering a new chapter, one filled with hope, but also shadowed by whispers from the past. Recently, Murat Yildirim tied the knot with acclaimed actress and model Asal Enver. The news of their wedding was already enough to set social media ablaze. But what truly made it the talk of the town wasn't just their love, it was the tension surrounding a name from Murat's past, his ex-wife Man Albani. According to sources close to the couple, Murat reportedly made a clear decision ahead of the wedding. He did not want Man Albani present at the ceremony. This detail, although never officially confirmed by either party, spread like wildfire among fans and followers, generating mixed reactions and opening up questions about unresolved feelings, personal boundaries, and emotional closure. Murat and Man were once among Turkey's most adored couples. Their relationship was celebrated in magazines, television interviews, and fan pages for years. But like many high-profile romances, it came to an end quietly and with little public explanation. They parted ways with grace, or so it seemed. But behind closed doors, emotions often linger longer than people let on. For many, Murat's request not to have his ex-wife present at his wedding wasn't about drama, it was about peace. After all, weddings are not just ceremonies, they're emotional milestones. And for Murat, this moment was about celebrating love, not reliving the past. His relationship with Asal Enver, by all appearances, has brought him a renewed sense of joy and balance. Those close to him describe him as happier than ever, and say that Asal's calming presence and gentle spirit have given Murat a new outlook on life. The two were discreet about their romance before the wedding, choosing to protect what they were building. And perhaps that discretion is what made their love even more authentic. In interviews before the wedding, Murat said, "This is the woman I want to grow old with. I don't need anything else to be happy." His words were simple, but powerful. It's clear that what he shares with Asal is grounded in maturity, deep respect, and healing. But what about Man? Was her absence a reflection of bitterness, or simply the natural distance that forms when two people outgrow each other? Sources say Murat and Man had maintained cordial contact after their separation. They weren't close, but they were respectful until now, when silence spoke louder than words. This decision, whether made out of sensitivity or self-protection, was also symbolic. It was Murat saying, "This is where my story begins again." It was a clear message that some chapters, no matter how beautiful or painful, must be closed so others can fully open. The wedding ceremony itself was private and intimate, with close friends and family in attendance. Photographs released online show Murat and Asal smiling, their hands entwined, their eyes filled with quiet joy. There were no grand displays, no extravagance, just two people choosing each other, without noise, without spectacle. Online, the reaction was overwhelmingly positive. Fans flooded the couple's social media pages with congratulations, words of love and encouragement. "They deserve this happiness," one user commented. "It's beautiful to see Murat finally at peace." Others praised how the couple managed to handle their personal lives with discretion and dignity, staying away from the usual celebrity drama that often clouds moments like these. Asal Enver, too, has had her share of challenges in the public eye. She's known not just for her talent, but for her resilience and poise. Together, she and Murat seem to have found something rare, a calm in the storm, a partnership that reflects strength rather than spectacle. Professionally, both continue to soar. Murat remains a leading figure in Turkish drama, known for his charisma and depth. Asal, on the other hand, has been praised for her powerful performances and emotional range. It's a union that fans are excited to see grow, not just on screen, but in real life. Still, The shadow of Man Albani's absence lingered in the background. People asked, why the cold shoulder? What really happened between them? Was there unfinished business? Or simply a boundary set by a man choosing to protect his new reality? In a brief comment to the press, Murat said, "We all carry parts of our past, but this chapter of my life is about peace. I want to begin it with the people who are part of my present and future." He didn't say her name. He didn't need to. It's not uncommon for former spouses to be left off guest lists, but when celebrities make such choices, the world watches closely. And in Murat's case, every gesture is interpreted, every silence amplified. But perhaps it's also a reminder: public figures are still human. They deserve the same space to choose peace over politeness, healing over formality. For Murat and Asıl, this wedding isn't just a romantic event. It's a statement, a quiet, powerful one that says, we've learned from the past, we're ready for the future, and we're building it together. This story, like many love stories, is full of layers. It reminds us that not all closures need to be confrontational. Sometimes closure looks like a guest list with one name missing. Sometimes it looks like two people choosing each other while choosing to leave the past behind. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video and want more behind-the-scenes stories from the world of Turkish entertainment, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, and always remember every ending makes room for a new beginning.